I mean, that's like a divorce only. I mean, is this a product of like Hollywood? Only in LA would you have like, I mean, if you're separating, what are you doing filming? Like, I know you've been with, look, we all want you to film PK. We want it, but what are you doing filming? Like, right? I mean, a real life separation is a big thing. You want to go put that on cameras now? It seems like PK does. I find it very strange. But yeah, he had this scene with Mo. He stormed out. We don't know what happened. He was rude to TMZ. Of course, now people are speculating and they're showing last season where I guess after the robbery or 2 seasons ago when Dorit hugged Mo and they're like, look at the way people are speculating PK stormed out because Mo is diddling and daddling with Dorit. That's what people think
Oh,
now.
I know. I mean, I saw that and I did love a meme. I actually reposted it, which was shady and messy. Uh, but I really don't believe that. I thought it was funny, but I don't believe it. However, wouldn't it be interesting at this point, though? We have all the women single. I actually think this is a bad recipe because to me, name a show. Once they're all the women are single, it seems as though the shows go in the SHI. Okay, the shitter. We'll just say this curse words.
You're allowed to curse here.
Okay, I think the shows go in the shitter when everybody is single for the most part.
Like New York.
RHOA, New York. RHOA towards the end of it, I mean, it's still going, right? But I believe the last season, well, no, they were together.
Drew was breaking up. Marlo's single. Kenya's single.
Candy Barris has
Not
somebody. I just
single.
think it's like at RHOP when you've got most of the leads single. It just
This
does
is all single. Now we have
all single cast. But wouldn't it be wild? Like we said, we want Erica Jane to be dating Sutton's ex.
show dating for somebody. I think it's interesting. Now, we do have some return visitors, Miss Hilton, which we knew, but now
Oh,
I guess it's confirmed. Everyone is just over the moon. That I mean, Miss Hilton is there. Let's not forget that she showed up later in seasons. I mean, this is the first filmed event with all of them, and there Kathy is. So Kathy is coming in from the beginning. We got rid of Crystal and we got rid of Annemarie to make room for Kathy Hilton.
ah, David, let the gods bless us that someday in life you're coming over to my Beverly Hills Bel Air mansion, or I'm coming over to yours, and our staff. Just first of all, let's just have staff, okay?
Okay.
That I walk into your place and the staff seats me out on the patio, glass of champagne, and they are bringing out plated baked potatoes mounted high with caviar, darling, and a dab of sour cream. And you and I are sitting there just eating those nasty fish eggs,
I
devouring.
love caviar. You can keep your baked
Yeah,
potato.
I'm
How about it pass on the
basic.
baked? Oh, I love caviar.
It's all right, like a little bit, but I can't get into it. Like I just don't find eggs as a delicacy.
Really?
I don't know. I'm fussy. Don't ask me. I'm old school New England.
Chicken parm pizza and caviar are two of my favorite foods.
I'm a lobster girl. Bring me out a lazy
That's
mince
because you're from
lobster.
Maine.
I know. So that's my caviar.
I love lobster too.
I love a little caviar on a cracker with a nice little spread, but I can't eat. Oh, the people that like mount it high. Oh, the eggs.
I
Oh,
mounted high. I mounted high.
oh, this is from Russia sturgeon, and this is, honey, I can't tell the difference. And it's so,
Excuse.
ugh, who wants a mouthful of eggs in your mouth? Ugh.
No, it tastes so good. I can't explain it.
Give me some
Um,
whoopie pie and lobster roll, baby. Anyway, I love Kathy. So Kathy is going to bring it. I'm so excited about this cast. I'm confused about Dorit and PK. I can't believe it. I got messages from people saying I think he's going to be back with Rachel Yucatel. They're going to be back together. He's going to be
Rachel,
out.
you could tell wishes. I mean, I'm sorry. Did I just say that out loud? But it's true.
Stunning,
It's
though. You
like
don't think? I think she's. I don't know. I mean, now Rachel says she's hard to date. That is self-proclaimed. When we did our podcast trade, she told me that. She said,
I think PK, if he goes with anyone, I mean, look, PK, I hate to break it to him. How can you do better than Dorit? I mean, she's
"Are you implying
gorgeous.
PK is
Well, I mean, just looks wise. Everyone who knows PK says he's so great and gregarious. I mean, I don't really see it. I mean, Dorit to me is very beautiful. She just really is.
I'm depressed about this. I feel like this is so, and I actually take back my statement. I think it could be very interesting that all the women, with the exception of Kathy and maybe the two newbies, I'm not sure if they're married or not. We'll get into that. Maybe it could be very interesting to all have them single. Maybe they bond over Dick and they're all out and finding hot men in Hollywood. I love it. I do.
And will this bring Dorit? We saw pictures of a scene between Dorit and Kyle. They have some issues to work out, honey. You know, she revealed a text. Kyle said she would never do this in all her 13 seasons and has never done this. It would never bring something on the show that was private, and a real friend wouldn't do this. So we have issues, but will this bond Dorit and Kyle? I mean, will this bond them? Or will Kyle say, you questioned my marriage and my relationship with Miss Wade, and, you know, I'm going to question everything that you're doing now. Someone else slipped into my DMs and they're like, FYI, you should just know Dorita's had a sugar daddy for 6 months. I'm not saying these are all just these are unsubstantiated things that are being, I mean, let's not run with that. Okay.
What?
Like, well, that's what someone told me, but I mean, that's just a random DM. I mean, I can make something up right now, you know? I don't know if that's really true, but
Well, the only reason that I do think this could be potentially accurate, because I think it's the Erica Jane. I think Erica to this day is in love with Tom. I think Tom was the love
Mhm.
of her life, but
I agree.
she knew the ship was going to sink. There wasn't a dime left. So what was she going to do? She has to leave him. She has to find another sugar dad. I mean, she is making her own money, but these women live in a caliber that is way beyond most people, you know. So you got to have a daddy that, I mean, we need the Sutton money. We need the tech money here, honey. We can't. This ain't my man's a salesman. I mean, we're beyond that.
You
So
think PK has some scandal and is about to go down, and Dorit's like, oh,
oh,
honey, if I can't shop, I'm out.
where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, I just think there's been a lot of rumors around those two for a long time.
Mhm.
Financial issues. They were on a budget. I think money, right? Isn't money one of the big destroyers of relationships? I think she's crazy
Mhm.
about him. I think he's crazy about her. But I think when you're used to taking out $10,000 to just buy Christmas gifts, and then you go to the bank and they're like, "Oh, sweetie, we're negative 30, and in fact, we're putting a lien on your house." You know, I think that, right? Doesn't that change the game? I think I
Sutton has real money and Kyle has real money, and that's about it. Garcelle, Erica, and Dorit are working ladies, all three of them. Kyle and